This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I'm doing this because at the end of the day, I would just like for my haters to just leave me alone and let me be. But at this point in time now, I'm like, I've came to the, conclusion where I just have to have a don't care attitude with them. I know with every argument that they will bring to the table, I know I will have a counter argument, and I know my counter argument will win. But this is just, an open challenge to any of my haters that are overall up for it. I stream every single day on Twitch. If you need to, follow me on Twitch. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about some things. I am down for it, please. Because it's just so, today I got a comment. And it's always funny when I get comments like this, because this is like the one out of probably the hundreds of times, like probably thousands. I've gotten this comment so many times, but it's funny how it went from like, oh, reaction videos are stealing content to reaction videos. And the funny thing about it wasn't even like, no, I'll take that back. It wasn't even commented on a reaction video. It was actually commenting on a promo video for my podcast. So for those that don't know, I got like 30 seasons now uploaded onto my onto the official YouTube channel for my podcast. And the comment that they left on it, and I'm like, I don't see how, like, everybody out there pretty much has a podcast. Like, you're telling me I shouldn't have a podcast when that's something that I want to do. Like, it's just funny to me when I'm like, I have friends and people that actually do support me telling me how much they love my content, how underrated my content is, and everything else. Because if you sit down and think about it, if I would have had like the same amount of subscribers as Tyrone Magnus or I'm Dante, or were there some other big, like, just overall, if I was a much more bigger channel, you think they'd be saying stuff like that? No, they wouldn't. And I'm like, and if you sit down and actually take the time to watch all of my videos, you would know that. You would know that my content is like this content that you got made up in your head. Like, what, you seen one video of mine, I might have made one too many mistakes, but at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, the videos out there, people know, like, that's every YouTuber. My thing is just, I guess I'm more authentic than their favorite YouTuber. When you sit down and think about it, it's like, the YouTubers that they follow, it takes them weeks to just do a video. Me, on the other hand, like, in a few weeks, all right, so the amount of time, I remember there was one time when Just a Robot had made a video about me, and he said in the comments, I think it was in the description, he said they took him like 3 weeks to work on it, to work on that one video, where in 3 weeks, in that same amount of time, I can record numerous reaction videos, I had to say, if I was more like motivated to work on content and stuff, it just would be out of the question to compare me to your favorite YouTuber. And even now, I still feel like that it's out of the question to compare me to Just a Robot or any other YouTuber that you're a fan of. Now, if there is a YouTuber out there putting in more work than me, then I'm like, oh, okay. But as far as I see it, I'm putting in a lot of work than the YouTubers that people try to compare me to or try to say that they're better than me. And at the end of the day, I try not to see YouTube as a competition, which I don't. There's YouTubers out there that got far more subscribers than me, and I show them nothing but the most respect, support, and everything else. I don't go to their channel and talk about, oh, I work better than you, or I'm better than you, and all of that other stuff. There's no need for that. There's no need for that at all. At the end of the day, I see it as this. When you go onto a YouTuber's channel, support them. Actually care for their content. If you're just going to go to their content and try to be negative with everything that they're doing, At the end of the day, you really think they're gonna sit down and listen to you? That would be my question to like all my haters. Do you think you would listen to somebody if they were to tell you like, hey, stop doing the videos that you're doing? Like, for an example, that like racist Twitter hater that be stalking me, delete all the stuff that you got on me, playlists, videos, all of that stuff. Stop making videos on me. You think he's gonna sit down and listen? I've said that before. You know his argument to it? I don't need to listen to you. You're not my father. So at the end of the day, that is my response to everybody out there, pretty much putting down my Uno reverse card and just telling you guys, like, I don't have to listen to you at the end of the day. You might think that my content is not being successful, but at the end of the day, I love doing this content, whether it's my podcast, reaction videos, music, or anything else. But anyways, so the person said, you should really change up your content. I don't really watch you, but you should change up your content. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. But it seems you have the deadest channel on earth. Sorry, but it's time for a little switch. And it's stuff like that where it's like, do you think at the end of the day, because you left that comment, a content creator is really going to change? Because my thing is like, even big content creators get those same comments where they tell people, or people is telling them, you need to change up your content, stop playing this game, stop doing these videos. Like, at the end of the day, that content creator can't even, if it's up to that person, a content creator can't even be themselves. So that would be my question to all of my haters out there that always like to leave comments like that. What content should I post on YouTube? What type of content that should I post on YouTube? Because chances are I already have a channel based off of that type of content. If not, I will create a channel based off of that type of content. But my thing is this, and it's always funny because I've seen this numerous times. Like, I've been streaming and this same crap has happened to me, but I already know for sure that if I were to listen to them, listen to everything that they have to, say, play by play. They tell me, let's say, for an example, they want me to start doing commentary videos, right? I'm like, okay, so you guys are in control. You guys, like, tell me what to do. Tell me the type of videos you want me to make. Tell me the type of person, or tell me the people or things that your subject that you want me to talk on. I'll do it. If that video, my thing is this, if that video doesn't get 100,000 views, there's no reason to listen to you. Now I know people will probably be like, well, the video's not going to get 100,000 views. Okay, there's videos I've uploaded that have gotten 100,000 views. So at the end of the day, why would I listen to you? When there's videos, my thing is this. Let me just check my analytics real quick and then open up my social blade, because I'm like, I do, and the funny thing is that I do have a commentary channel, and on that channel I actually need to post some videos on that channel. But shout out to my commentary channel. It's called The Commentary is Silent. But I posted 3 videos on there. And one talking on this game called Lawbreakers, another one talking on David Letterman interrogates Lindsay Lohan, and then the Emmanuel Hudson versus Spoken Reasons situation. 3 good videos, I had to say. Them 3 videos, I was like, I really enjoyed making those videos. And I really enjoy making commentary videos. And the main motivation behind this channel was actually my friend Ray Rahimi, because she kind of somewhat has like a commentary slash it's a commentary channel if anything, but it's more of like she kind of, well, I can't really say that she's like reacting to the content because she already knows of it, but it's kind of like, a summarized like version of like what's going on in the world. So if anything, it's like a news channel. But the motivation that I took from, her channel is like I put that into my commentary channel. So at the end of the day, like, that's what I honestly, see myself like, doing is kind of her style of videos and stuff. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not, going after anybody. I'm just overall talking on stuff. So, by the way, I did get like a new editing software, so expect a lot of videos to be coming out here soon, because I'm getting bored. So anyways, but yeah, so I've uploaded 3 videos on that channel. First video got 23 views, only 2 likes. Second video got 15 views, and 1 like. And then the Emmanuel Hudson versus Spoken Reason video has 21 views, no likes, no comments. And the first video has, actually no. Oh, it does have a comment. Somebody was all like, and it was talking on that game Lawbreakers. But yeah, 1 comment. So at the end of the day, and then I also have 6 subscribers. So if I can check real quick, like lifetime, 59 views in total, and only 1.1 hours of my of this channel has been watched, and in the past 48 hours only 0 views. So I just pretty much just showed you guys, like, this is what happens when you create a commentary channel. Now if you're putting in a lot of work on that channel, then of course it's gonna blow up, of course it's gonna, you know, acquire some views and stuff. But if I'm not heavily into that content, like, I did that because I just wanted to give myself more things to do. You know, at the end of the day, like, I might continue doing content on this channel, which I overall will. I don't see myself really creating a channel and just, you know, quitting and things. Besides, this channel is like brand spanking new. But at the end of the day, like, if I'm more interested in doing reaction videos, why is that a problem? Why is it a problem for you? Like, at the end of the day, you would think that the content creator themselves would see a problem with something that they're doing, but if they don't, and everybody else is supporting it, I mean, and you got, like, what, the people that created the platform that you're posting these videos on are even promoting the videos. At the end of the day, why would I stop doing videos? If YouTube has given me the green light to do reaction videos, if my fans and supporters have given me the green light to do reaction videos, if my friends have given me the green light to do reaction videos, and other people that I react to, if they've given me the green light to do reaction videos, why should I listen to your one comment when there's channels out there with millions of subscribers that have supported the reaction videos that I post? I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, I really don't comprehend that. I don't understand that. So that's why I'm like, I welcome you guys to my live stream. I really want to just put it to the test one day to just see the discussions that we will have. Because I'm like, I'm so curious. That goes out to just the robot. That goes out to literally anybody that wants to have a discussion with me on reaction videos. Because at the end of the day, you can say, you guys see it as this. The hate that you have for reaction videos, that's your own opinion. That is your own opinion. However you feel about any old type of videos, that is your opinion. And it's the funny thing about it is, like, we can have this discussion. Do you honestly think if somehow, some way, you're right in this argument, which you most likely will be, because I think I have said it before, I didn't, you know, really get onto any platforms to argue with people about the videos that I want to do, but let's say somehow you guys do win this argument, right? You managed to catch me in a corner, and I'm like, hey, you know what? You guys are right. Do you honestly think at the end of the day that's going to be like, oh, well, I gotta stop doing reaction videos now? They've proven all of these different things. Because my thing is this. You can say whatever you want to say about me. You can say whatever you want to say about reaction videos or any other types of videos I'm doing, whether it's, and then it's like, you know, if it's, because I honestly, at the end of the day, I do feel like that comment that I got was about my reaction videos. But let's say if it is about my podcast, why is it a problem for me to do a podcast when pretty much everybody that's into content creating has created a podcast? Why is that a problem? That's honestly, because I'm like, if we're gonna really, like, get on me about doing a podcast, like, that's when I'm curious on what is the problem with me doing a podcast. What, the episodes aren't long enough? I have recorded long episodes before. My thing is, like, and I try to do daily, somewhat long episodes, but I'm like, okay, all right, I'll do longer episodes. Is that gonna really change anything? Most likely not. So at the end of the day, it ain't gonna help me with sponsorships. It ain't gonna give me more views or any of that other stuff. You know, so it's like, and at the end of the day, I know that there's people out there that have told me that they like my podcast. It's like, you know, I ain't gonna get, like, monthly listeners and subscribers across my channel, across the official podcast channel and the podcast itself on any platform out there. It's like, I'm not gonna get viewers and monthly listeners and people downloading my podcast, and they're gonna, at the end of the day, my thing is, like, if that comment was actually about my podcast, you were the first person out there to talk badly about my podcast. That's it. Like, you're that only person. Reaction videos I can understand, but the podcast, that's why I'm like, I'm confused on that. So I'm not allowed to do a podcast. Like, if I were to sit down and really listen to all of the like, you know, the hate that I received throughout YouTube and stuff, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be alive. Do you know how many times I've had a hater tell me to kill myself, called me a racist, derogatory name, told me to quit YouTube, all of these other different things? Do you think at the end of the day, if I were to take all that stuff in, do you guys think I would still be here? Like, let's say if I didn't have thick skin, let's say if all that stuff did get to me, I wouldn't even be here at the end of the day. If I didn't have thick skin, I would not be here right now. I would not be here doing this episode. So that's why I'm like, you guys can say and do whatever you want to say. It's not going to change anything. I'm still going to do the videos that I want to do. Why? Because I enjoy doing those videos. You don't have to enjoy my videos. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to. And the funny thing about it is that I know that they say that that's always an invalid argument, but they never like to, listen to the examples that I give out when they use that. Because I'm like, okay, if that's your argument to my argument, here's my counter argument to your argument to my argument. If you don't like a food, are you still going to continue eating it? Yes or no? Let's say this is like you're the worst food that you can possibly have, right? Or let's say you want to, somebody tells you to go skydive out of a building, but you're afraid of heights. Or to drive a car at 200 miles per hour in front of some cops. Are you going to do it? No. And my thing is like, if the person, and if you tell that person, hey, if you want to do, see somebody do that, you can do that. Then they're all like, oh, that's an invalid argument. What's going to be your response to that? Please tell me. Please, somebody tell me. That's why I'm like, I really want a hater, somebody. I won't even block you. I'll probably block you afterwards. But no, like, jokes aside though, like, I really want to talk to a hater about all of this, because at the end of the day, it's like, like I said, you guys can say and do whatever you want to say. I mean, you guys, I know, like, some people, have attacked me for like 4 years because of like how I've overall responded to hate. And that's how I know like I wasn't in the wrong for what I did. Like, I guess I was in the wrong for overall giving it attention and stuff. And at the end of the day, I know at the end of the day, all of the stuff that I did say throughout those 4 years, I know I wasn't wrong for saying any of that stuff. There might have been maybe one thing that I said that was wrong, and that was that whole Joshua situation. That was about it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, we already know how that situation turned about. And it was like, that dude was just only milking that whole situation for views. Him and his friends. So I'm like, yeah, that's why it's like, okay, well, if they ain't going to have no sympathy on situations, I'm not going to have no sympathy on situations. Because I'm like, man, this like, you guys got to understand, it's like, you really think a person is going to sit down and like I said, would you sit down and listen to somebody if they were to tell you? Because I'm like, okay, if you are willing to sit down and listen to somebody about the content that you're posting onto YouTube, right? And I know that that's like one thing that they've always said. It's like, oh, well, I'm not a YouTuber, so therefore I ain't got to answer that question. It's stuff like that where it's like, you can't be in the middle of an argument with a person or start up an argument with a person and then say that they're dumb at arguing or they're bad at arguing with people and things, and they don't have good argument, but you don't even answer my questions. You don't even respond to everything that I say. Like, and that's why at the end of the day, I don't respond to the things that you guys say, because the majority of the time, it's just some old dumb stuff. Like, oh, stop, like, why do you keep reacting to videos? Why do you do this? Oh, you should have taken Just a Robot's advice. You should have accepted his help. We're not going to stop hating on you until you take in his help. You think somebody's like, and that you guys call that an argument. I call that stupidity, bruh. Like, I call that ignorance. Like, you guys are so caught up into YouTube and into content creating that you guys are willing to act like this for a person that doesn't even care for y'all. Now, I'm not saying if you come to my channel, it's going to be any different. At the end of the day, I don't even trust you guys. But do you think at the end of the day, can you guys truthfully answer that? Like, what my thing is like, what is Just a Robot? If we're really going to sit down and talk about or compare me and Just a Robot, what has Just a Robot done for you guys? Like, let's sit down and compare the situations, because at the end of the day, he's just created content for y'all. I've sat here and motivated. I've reached out to fans, friends, people that have gotten into YouTube because of me, people that have told me that they've been motivated because of me. And I've sat here and given out whole motivational speeches to my fans and my supporters to overall stick with content creating. I go and travel out to, just random content creators across the platform, giving them motivational speeches. Every time when I post a video, especially reaction videos, but every time when I post, every time when I post a reaction video, I always shout out people. I always show love to them. I promote their channel. There's at times where people have found out about content creators because of me. So if we're going to sit down and compare the both of us, who's spreading, positivity on to this platform? Like at the end of the day, because that's what it's all about, right? It's all about spreading positivity and being a positive person. If we were to compare my career, like the few years I've been really taking YouTube serious, and compare just a robot's career, who is being more positive than the other? Because I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen one positive thing from this man. Even when he's not making a video about me. Has there been a time where he's promoted somebody? Has there been a time where he's shouted out somebody? And actually for good. Not shouting out somebody that's overall just hating on me, and he enjoyed their video so much because he has this weird, strange hatred for me and stuff. But it's like, you gotta understand at the end of the day, that's not normal. Like, you guys seek out medical attention for that type of stuff, because you should never take the internet that serious. Because a person doesn't want to listen to you, because a person doesn't, and that's why I'm like, him, the fans, all of you guys, everybody that's on that side of the world, the whole community, just a robot in his community, y'all are children. You guys act like straight up children. Mad over the fact because somebody don't want to listen to you. Mad over the fact that you guys are probably contemplating whether you should join my stream or not, and you should get into an argument with me. But I mean, that, like, and then there's been times like where I've seen just them randomly tweeting about me and stuff. Like, some of the dumb tweets that I'll see stuff out like, oh, well, this person, like, they'll get into it with another person, right? Because I remember at one point in time, I was just all like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to focus on me. And I think that was at the time where I started reacting to McNasty and them guys. But I remember I was like, I'm just going to focus on me. I ain't going to give them no attention. I'm good. All right, I'm going to just stay in mine. I know that there's been times where I've been, like, scrolling through Twitter. There's been, I remember, I had found that out one time where it's like to overall, like, see who's just, talking about me and crap. So I searched up my name, TMossBoss. People is like literally, no joke, comparing me to YouTubers that's like that they're beefing with. Like, I know the one guy, I think there's this YouTuber that a lot of people don't like, but his name is Onisan, and they've compared me to him. And I'm like, where does this comparison, how are me and him compared? How are me and him compared? Is it like that he doesn't listen to hate either? Nobody should listen to hate. Even my own haters wouldn't listen to their haters when you sit down and think about it. Because I know that the racist Twitter hater, the guy that I was getting into it with last year, and overall just seeing all the dumb stuff that he was posting about me and things, he didn't listen to one thing that I said. Not one thing. At the end of the day, all that man was just doing was being weird. Like, and I think I did I mention that a while ago? I think I mentioned that a while ago. I was like, I found there's this, like, every time when I would Google search my name, I would always see, like, this art website. And this dude was legit just posting screenshots from my videos onto that website. And then when you go to his social media accounts, he was still doing the same thing on there, just posting screenshots of all the stuff that I posted. And I'm like, at the end of the day, if I don't know who's following you, I don't know if it's your friends, family, but do you really think that they care for, like, it's like, please put that to the test. Please put that to the test. Go up to your family, go up to your mom, dad, sister, brother, dog, cat, hamster, rock, friends, grandmother, grandfather, I don't care, your school teachers, this lunchroom lady, go up to them and you tell them everything that you know about me. And ask them at the end of that conversation, do you care about any of this stuff that I just told you about this TMossBoss guy? And if they say, I don't, there you go. Like, this is point proven, bruh. Nobody cares about your weird hatred for me. The only people that care at the end of the day is other people that hate me. So, really, what are you accomplishing at the end of the day? Where are you going? You guys, as I see it, I might be, like, moving through the ranks very, 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 very slowly. And I'll admit that. I 100% admit that. I'm moving through the ranks very, 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 very slowly. But you guys, y'all are going in circles. I'm saying, like, it's like you guys are, like, continue going in circles, might, like, expand the circle out a little bit, but at the end of the day, your circle is expanding. It's just getting bigger. Me, on the other hand, I'm just taking a high road up out of here, focusing on myself. So when you think about it, a circle that's expanding, like one person gets added to the circle, another person gets added to the circle, and then you got me in my lane where I'm just walking straight forward. Who do you think is going to reach the finish line first? the circle that's just what one person is being added, another person is being added. Let's add 10 more people. So now the circle then got like somewhat bigger. When you sit down and do that, draw like my thing is like have somebody do one of those like things where it's like they're drawing, like they'll like start off in the middle and then just draw like around and around, like, and they keep doing that, but it's like outside of the lines and things versus somebody just drawing like, you know, just straightforward and stuff. At the end of the day, the person that's drawing straightforward, that's me. And I think at the end of the day, we can all see that I'm gonna reach that finish line first. So anyways, and that being said, but no, I'm like, I want you guys, I'm like, you know, overall, I want you guys to join my stream, say whatever you want to say, and if I say some stuff that, you know, that makes sense, that please leave me alone. Just stop coming back to my channel, stop leaving comments that I'm just gonna delete. At the end of the day, I even did that with that comment today. I deleted it, because I was just like, bruh, nah. So like you're commenting on my, you know, podcast promo and stuff, saying some stuff like that. It's like this video was literally just to promote that I have a podcast. That's it. Like I can't even like it's just crazy. It's like they come to my channel telling me what I can post and what I can't post. Like I'm gonna really sit down and listen to them and stuff. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Also, make sure you subscribe to one of my 33 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you like my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your next purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.